I think we start letting AI power up some of the
Steve
music in the show.
Steven, they have a right to call Timcast Transcast.
Mr. Steven, I have a gift to you.
Wait a minute. Stop everything. Let's watch some Stevie.
Steven, they're fans of mine, but I'm even bigger fans of theirs.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Steven. I'm Steve.
I'm Steven.
We've got a jam-packed show for you tonight. We've got so much content, we don't even know where to begin. So,
literally, like no clue.
So, well, let's just start with what's on our mind. What's on your mind, Steven?
Well, I wasn't ready for this.
Okay, I'll just go into my because I'm ready to tell you about this guy. I don't even know his name, but he's part of the Tim Pool Fool clan.
Okay.
And he's been auditioning apparently for like Alex Jones's spot as like the angry conservative. He did his audition the other day from a show. My feed was blessed with this video, and I just thought I would show you guys.
So who's this guy?
So this is, well,
That
now
is
I got to
the
go
recipe-
back because I don't know who he is. His name's not even worth remembering, but for journalistic integrity, his name is Ian Crossland.
Oh, like Ian CrossFit. Look at him pumping those.
Seriously, Ian Cross dress, because this looks like he looks like the concept art for Austin Powers. With the way
I was
he's
gonna say
dressed
the
right
Austin
now.
Powers suit, dude. Holy shit! And the glasses, and
Yeah, let me.
same skin tone, the pinkish Mike Myers skin tone.
You can just tell right now. It's not even. We don't even have the audio yet. But let me go full screen. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. All right. He's talking about. So I guess Canada has a new variant of COVID. So even Alex Jones has talked about how in the coming months they're going to try to roll out like lockdowns and like mask mandates again. So this is his audition for the angry conservative. Like, don't take my liberty away. And
So is he on Tim Pool now?
Yeah, I think this guy has been on Tim Pool's show for a long time.
Okay.
Usually when I've seen any clips of Tim Pool's show, it's like three people will be talking to each other about a certain topic, and then he chimes in, and then the camera just like cuts to him, and he's always looking like the gayest nerd that you've ever seen ever. So it just throws the whole conversation completely off guard.
Yeah, whenever I see an episode of Tim Pool, which is like never, like I probably really only clicked on like 3 of Tim's videos. And I always get him. I mean, maybe this guy. Isn't there another long-haired guy, though? They just all blend together.
They do, yeah. They're all the same like brand of person.
Yeah.
So they just have like cosmetic differences, and that's about it.
Okay.
So here he is. Don't take this guy's freedom away. What would you do if you were walking alone at night and you came across this?
That is the recipe to destroy your country, is to shut it down. Don't do that again. And don't make people put fucking dirty masks on.
Nice.
I'm sick of it, man. I'm fucking sick of it. I will not do it again. That is
Wow. What the fuck?
That's like, that looks like, you know, whenever there's that like that nerdy kid in your high school and you like knew exactly how to provoke him in front of the teacher to get him in trouble. That's who this guy was as a kid.
Yeah.
You know, you'd find something about him. Like one day you'd just start calling him like Velvet.
Yeah, you just have some gay velvet jacket on,
Yeah.
for instance.
But you wouldn't call him gay, you just call him Velvet. So the teacher wouldn't think that it was weird. So then like you're giving a presentation, then you call him Velvet, then he freaks out.
Yeah.
He goes to the office because the teacher's like, why did this kid just freak out?
That was the best type of insults, by the way.
Yes.
One where it's like you're not calling somebody a or anything. You're just saying a thing that you can't get in trouble for.
Yes, you know it only gets under their skin, and getting away with that is like, I mean, it's like getting away with murder.
Oh yeah.
I had one. There was a kid in particular. He, our thing for him was just saying "eh," because he like laughed in a nerdy way. So we just made that his tone. So anytime we saw him, we would just be like, "What's up, eh?" And we got like the whole school to do it, and he would just like, he got to a point where he would just freak out. So like one time, he went up to give a presentation. And you could tell he was already mad because he was just waiting for someone to make the noise. And he finished his presentation, and you know, someone just like went, yeah. And he was like, "Who fucking did that?" And then the teacher immediately was like, hey, go to the office right now. And then he's trying to explain in front of the entire class. He's like, "But he started it." And I'm like, "What, teacher? What is going on here? He needs to, you know, go relax or something." So during graduation, when they said his name, some people even made the noise. So he killed himself. No, I'm just kidding. He's
That'd be
fine.
awesome.
So the other thing about this guy too, why I also say,
Wait, can you?
Oh yeah.
just when he does the thing at the end when he's mad and then
Where
he
he, like,
sort of half
shakes.
pauses, you can kind of tell he's a phony.
Yeah.
Which it would be gay. I don't know what's worse, to be this upset about something and how gay that would be, or, being a phony about it.
It's like when he pauses, he's waiting for like affirmation. He's like, do I keep going? Because I think you can hear someone murmur. They're like, yeah. And then that gives him the okay to like shake.
Who says nice in the background? Is that Tim?
It might be. Yeah, let's.
Nice.
And don't make people put fucking dirty masks on.
Nice.
I'm sick of it, man. I'm fucking sick of it. I will not do it again.
Dude,
that
it's
is
literally
the
like,
recipe to.
It literally looks like Crowder when Crowder got mad. The way he like spazzes out, like
I will not do it again.
Steven Crowder.
Like you could tell he had some adrenaline pumping through for like a split second. The way he's like holding on when he clutches that mic stand. Watch how he shakes.
No, that's the most that these guys get up for like all day.
Yeah.
They have like their 10-second boost of energy where they think they're an alpha, and then they do that. And again, he's wearing that shirt with a stupid like light green.
I know. I want to know what
undershirt.
the medallion like on his necklace is too. I mean, it has to be something super gay, like a star, not of David, like an American flag star.
Well,
okay.
I bet it's a fucking star or a fucking
A cross.
a cross. Yeah.
Maybe it's both of them. It's like a cross with the Star of David,
That'd be cool.
Judeo-Christian.
That's what Messianic Jews, the fake Jews. By the way, I have a little story
Yeah.
before we move on. We're still covering this guy.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Real quick. So the sign behind him, S land, it's guy's land because he's gay. That's what that says. With two S's, misspelling, by the way.
Ass land.
Yeah, ass land. Let's go to, okay. So then when you go to this guy's account, I found this video of him lifting. Now, again, this is why I think he's trying to audition to be the next Alex Jones, because he thinks he can have a physique that would rival young Alex Jones. So here he is lifting.
Yeah.
I don't want to have the audio because he's listening to Rage Against the Machine. So this guy thinks Rage Against the Machine is like badass workout music.
Yeah, you got to listen to metal when you work out. That's my rule.
Exactly. Or else you miss out on your gains.
Yeah.
I don't even think this is like an actual move that's done. It's like go find your body pillow and do your curls over it. And thanks to some computer.
No, this is him lifting, the dead girl in the back of his, I don't know.
Or his mic stand,
Yeah.
getting his mic stand up when he does his little yells. We use some computer enhancement to find out that these weights are 12 pounds.
Wow.
I mean, that when the color of the dumbbells are the same color as like a 7-year-old boy's room, that you should not let anyone know that you're seriously lifting those.
Yeah.
He's choosing to upload this. And
Well, it's also like, who couldn't do 100 reps of like 12 pounds? I mean, 12 is
Yeah.
nothing. That's like the lower limit of like, just having arms.
Seriously. So I don't have anything else to say about him. We'll keep a close eye on this guy. I mistake him for the other guy, Ian Crossdress.
Crossland, that explains the cross on his shirt. And like I was saying
Yeah, okay.
about the Star of David and the cross, the Messianic Jews.
Yeah.
I used to have this lady that lived across the street from me. And sorry, I'm just looking at this guy lift. This lady lived across the street. Her name was Amber. And she was running like a cult across the street. And it was like a Messianic Jewish thing. And
How old were you when this was going on?
I was in high school. I was like 17 or something. So anyway, I hated her because, it's a scam, a weird made up religion.
Uh-huh.
But
It's like the Curb Your Enthusiasm Jews for Christ. Is it like literally that?
it literally is that. Well, no, Messianic Jews are not Jews who are trying to Christianize Judaism.
Gotcha.
Jews for Jesus are Jews who actually become Christian. Real Jews. So anyway, she was just a compulsive liar. She tried to tell me one time, because I had to like feed her dog or something, but she was there. So I don't know what the deal was. I was fixing her printer, and that's what it was. Ridiculous. But anyway, she told me that she was Winston Churchill's daughter.
Okay. I think I remember you telling me off the mic about this lady.
No, she was like the craziest lady ever. And she also had this dog named Sally. And it was just it was the worst golden retriever ever. It made me hate golden retrievers, and they're like the best dog ever.
Wow. She had to
So-
do something wrong there.
She's like, Sally, Sally, get down, Sally.
Was the dog just retarded, or was she
Yeah,
like,
it just
actually
wasn't
mean?
well behaved. So anyway, that was the time I escaped a cult. I wasn't going there for that. I was just being nice.
People who like to believe that they're like the direct descendants of anyone famous. It's
Yeah.
always so funny to me because it's like if you were related to someone like Winston Churchill, like what are you doing in the middle of nowhere? Like, shouldn't you be ashamed of yourself if you carry Alexander the Great's blood and you're working at Target? You should keep that to yourself.
Well, and it's also just stupid because everybody is like descended from kings and queens. So if people do like genealogy work, like okay, if you go back 10 generations, you have, I don't know what that is, 2 to the 10th power of grandparents. That's a lot.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
so
there's so
one of them
much-
is going to descend from fucking royalty. It doesn't mean you're royal just because one of your 5,000 great, grandparents
bumped into, was roommates with,
Yeah.
flatmates from England.
like everybody's probably 8th cousins or like 8th to 10th cousins with like Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah.
It's not that impressive.
No.
We all descend from Charlemagne, the black radio guy, the god.
Every podcaster is a direct descendant
Yeah.
from him. All right. Well, you know what? Speaking of black people,
Yeah.
I've got a game for you.
That could be our transition for everything on this show, actually.
You could. Here we go, folks. So I had to create some blank slides because I was working on this also at work, and I didn't want to, have anyone notice this. So, due to this tweet that I saw the other day, it was about Judy Garland doing blackface. Folks,
Yeah.
she's getting canceled. She's dead. So, you picture, you can see it. Made me think of a certain prompt. So, I wanted to run by you some celebrities, and I want you to guess if they've done blackface or not.
Okay.
So
yeah.
let's just get this show on the road. We've got an easy one here.
Okay.
The
So here
Three
we got.
Stooges.
So here we got the Three Stooges, and their names are Opie and Anthony and Jim Norton.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm gonna say, that Anthony, the one in the middle there, he's probably. I'm gonna go no, they didn't do blackface.
All right.
Fuck, I'm nervous.
Uh-oh. Here's some video with an answer.
He gave it away.
It's not looking good. The workout music was still playing. I was like, wait a minute. When they played, yeah, they did
Yeah.
blackface and listened to Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah, on their banjo, they're playing some Rage.
So unfortunately,
Oh, Andy's trans.
yes. So
That's a double whammy.
they got in trouble there.
Double whammy.
All right.
Wow. So 0 for 1.
Oh for 1. Now we've got Steve Martin.
No way.
Cheaper by the dozen. Let's see.
No way. No.
No.
Oh, he has not done blackface.
All
So
right.
you've got that
Haven't
one right.
seen that meme since I was
9.
9.
Now we've got John Hamm. We've got what was he in Mad Men?
He's in a couple commercials.
Yeah, now he does he does commercials now. Yeah.
That's what I mostly know him from. Oh, John Hamm. I mean, there's no way. He would have been Dunzo.
Well, this answer might shock you.
No.
From work.
This is from
Where are
30
you, my
Rock.
brother? Here I is, Alfie.
He does bad blackface.
Yeah, that's just shit face. Smeared shit face.
Oh, hell no, I'm not doing this.
So they try to be a little self-aware there, acknowledging that it's not good for him to do blackface. But still, I mean, walking in like, oh, hail, Tracy, y'all done shot the baby, Steve Harvey style.
Yeah, let's just watch that the rest of the time. No, I'm just kidding. Okay.
I actually re-listened to that Afghan Steve Harvey bit today.
So I'm 1 for 3.
Now we've got Ted Danson.
I'm going to go out on a limb. I feel like Ted Danson did blackface and I know about it.
And this picture is kind of a hint there because she's like, y'all really think I'm about... Yeah, I'm John Hamm. She's like, y'all really think I'm about to forgive you? And he's like, come on, please.
Whoopi used to...
Yes, he has done
Yes.
the blackface before.
I love it.
So I think it was like something regarding Whoopi Goldberg, actually, that prompted him to do it.
That's awesome.
So-
Their divorce.
You know what she did? She put on a dress and she's like, does this make me look fat? And he said, no, this is what you look like. Then he just put on blackface.
Wow, I have a really racist story that I'm not going to tell on the pod, but
Okay.
maybe. Okay.
Okay. Now we've got his friend from Curb Your Enthusiasm, Larry David. Do you think Larry David's done blackface?
I've seen Curb, and I can't remember if he does that like as some sort of mishap where he's got his like like the
His face wash
yeah,
with
he's got
the
his
shoe
face wash on.
polish.
Yeah. Mixes it up.
And he
Why is everybody looking at me weird?
What? Okay, I'm not going to click on the Mario No clip again. He has not done blackface.
Okay.
Then we've got Charlie Day.
Sure.
Final answer.
But if he did, then I'm gonna go out and say that it was on, like on the show, Always Sunny.
He has not done blackface.
Okay.
He's said the N-word, I think. Now, this might shock you because you might be thinking Drake is
I don't know.
black.
It was so fucking bluish. He's bluish.
Let's see.
I mean, he is black. So what?
Oh, yeah? What's
Oh,
this then?
that's-
That's like super black.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So we should get Drake canceled. Now we've got Seth Rogen.
No.
You would be correct. Unfortunately, he's too gay to do blackface. He did apologize, though, however, for being on set with somebody who talked about doing blackface. I saw some article about that.
Sarah Silverman.
Yeah,
Alec Baldwin. No.
correct. He has not done blackface. Get back here. Now, how about Jimmy Fallon? America's sweetheart.
He is America's sweetheart. I'm a stupid fucking face. No.
Oh, man. I even knew this. This might have been the first blackface thing I've seen. This is the only video I can find of it, too. So this is kind of a goofy quality here. But here's the skit from SNL.
Chris Rock, now we're talking. Where is he? Man, oh man, read this book.
So that's Jimmy as Chris Rock.
No, that's Chris Rock.
Who wants to be a millionaire? Guess what? Not a lot of black folks on the show, right? Not a lot of black folks on the show. You know why? Because black folks don't like to answer questions. All they want.
So he did apologize, a few years ago for that. But you know what? I don't forgive him. So he didn't become America's sweetheart for nothing. He had to dive deep into American folklore.
Yeah,
and,
if you take back the blackface, then you take, away your fame, as far as I'm concerned.
Exactly. Now we've got Jack Black, which, this one's kind of a setup. It's in his family lineage. What did his ancestors do?
That's a good question. No. See, I have faith in people. I think most of these are no.
I know, and that's... Uh-oh. Spoiler for the big one. He has done blackface. He did it in the movie Be Kind, Rewind. Have you ever seen it?
No. I do remember that being a thing because I thought that's funny. That's what they tell you.
Yeah, it was a good movie when I watched it as a kid. Now, your hero.
Who? Bugs has done blackface.
Let's see.
Any bonds today? Bonds of freedom, that's what I'm selling. Any bonds today? Scrape up the most you can. Here comes the freedom man, asking you to buy your share of freedom today. Money stamps today. Give kitties. We'll be blessed if we all invest in the USA.
Why does he sound Irish, though?
I don't know.
My Uncle Sammy.
Here comes the freedom man.
So yes, Bugs Bunny.
And that's old Elmer Fudd in the back before they made him better. I mean,
interesting.
Yeah. Wow.
How about Nick Kroll?
That's his wife.
I guess so. Yeah.
So is she like a half Asian? She's like a little half.
She's
Asian?
a full soy face. They're both soy face. I want him to. I wish there were a tape of him with doing like a Kramer-esque rant. When I saw this picture, I was like, I wish he could just be removed from the public circle forever. Like,
no,
he just
I don't hate Nick Kroll.
I hate this face that he's making. What has he done that's... I really don't know a lot about him.
Well,
so.
no, I only liked The League and like 2 sketches from Kroll Show.
Okay.
There's a few sketches from Kroll Shows, mostly shitty. But no, I liked The League. That had like Steve Rand as easy.
I feel like I remember hearing about that show. Is that like the football?
It's the
show?
fantasy football one.
Okay.
I mean, it's like pretty stupid, but I thought it was funny when I was 16.
Okay, well he gets a pass because he has not done blackface.
No, but he did do Big Mouth, and that show is like retarded. So
What's Big Mouth? Is that the same as blackface? Because it's like
no,
I'm loud.
no. Well, he's doing Big Mouth right now. No,
Yeah.
Big Mouth was his animated show.
Okay,
where all
with
the
John
characters
Mulaney?
have probably. F is for family. That's mine.
Now we're in the yellow zone. Not because of Ken Jeong. Okay, that's not why I made the slide yellow.
Why'd you make it yellow?
This is the bonus. These are bonus questions because there's gray area, which is where you can kind of open up for the class discussion.
Yeah, what do you mix yellow with to make black? Can you even do that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
No, black.
Yeah, he's done it. I think all Asians have.
Check this out. This is
They love it.
This is something else, I'll tell you.
Hi, I'm Lavernica. I have 3 armors, boots, belt? A torch?
Wait, let her finish. Worst introduction ever. Check it. I am brutality.
So he's like a not Final Fantasy, World of Warcraft character here.
No, he's like Kali or whatever, the Indian god that's all black. There's a Kali.
From what? Mortal Kombat or
from India?
Oh, that sounded like a fighter's name. I didn't know there were black Indian men.
No, the Hindu god.
Oh,
is it
yes,
Kali?
The Kali Yuga? Kali Yuga?
No, Kali Yuga is the era we're in, according to the alt-right 4chan posters. No, Kali, isn't that the goddess of destruction?
I think you're right. Yeah.
And she's blackface.
And that's what he's doing. But this, do you think he gets a pass because he's not doing the old Jim Crow, so to speak? He's like a dark knight. He's like a dark knight elf.
Well, what does he say?
What's the magician? Magic user, baby. What?
Okay. He just does his hangover character.
Yeah. Okay. I'm giving him a pass.
Okay, I would give him a pass too. It's the white hair that really,
Yeah, no black person could have that hair.
Exactly. Now we've got Fred Armisen. This is a little tricky. Fred ASM Armisen, was he?
Yeah, why is he still yellow? You just didn't like changing the slide back?
No. This is the bonus round, or this is the bonus set.
Oh, okay. So
what he did was Obama. So Obama.
I think it counts.
You think it counts?
Well,
I think
it counts as blackface, yeah.
They don't darken him a lot, but I guess the intent is still there.
Well, I don't know that they darkened him at all.
Yeah, he looks the same. They just put like a slightly darker shade of stage makeup on him. But what this was when he was doing this on SNL was a big middle finger to woke culture, is what he said on Office Hours with Tim Heidecker. Check it out. A few more of these.
May have said it as a joke.
Yeah. Charlie Chaplin, Adolf Chaplin.
He had to have. You can't. But he paved his own way, so there's a chance. But he had to have.
He didn't. But here's. Wait a minute. That's not Charlie. We've got Michael Jackson caught doing whiteface. This is when he did a trial run. He was like, "Should I be white?" And he gave it a run. Does he have a whip? Oh, it's a cane. It's a bendy cane. So there we go. That's the trick there. I've only got like two more. We've got Eminem.
Ooh.
This was like the quintessential fake Eminem quote that would come up on Facebook. So
if you're nice to me, I'll be nice to you. Simple as that.
Do you think he's done blackface?
Yes, he has.
Now here's what's interesting. So a rapper beefing with him claims that he's done blackface because in this article we'll see he wore a mask of Will Smith. I mean, there's no way that counts.
No way.
So let's see. I think there's only one more. Oh yeah, I saved the best for last.
Oh yeah.
He has done blackface. He might as well have done
Tarantino, baby.
The most offensive form of blackface. Him in interviews. I found some good parts here. This is like, I could watch this all day long.
Are pleasing the critics for you?
Oh, interesting question, actually. Well, I want to please my fans, and I want to please the critics that are my fans. The critics ain't my fans. I don't give a damn.
I love it. Very interesting question. But when you're up in my ass.
Yeah. Tarantino all-time black voice.
There's another one where it's like, this is the computer savvies. I want this on the soundboard.
Now, I'm not that computer savvy. So if he had sent me something that I plug into my computer, I don't know if I would have ever heard. All right, hey, download this. I don't know how to do that. All right, so he put it on a cassette tape. Then Jamie, my man, all right, goes to the BET Awards, comes back with Rick Ross. Rick Ross and the whole posse. We all got contact high on the set that day.
The whole MG. Yeah. Well, what happened was that
Yeah, thank you. Oh, whoa.
Bad men, 100 black grays so I can lay their ass in. I need 100 black preachers with a black sermon.
Yeah, there we go. This one's good too.
Go over to Carrie with my little tape recorder, play it. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, that's in the movie. And Anthony Hamilton brought in a joint that was just fantastic. And I took it home and I played it and go, this is the bomb. before. My movies are always filled with songs, but it's always stuff that I chose from either my own collection or something like that. I never have like a music supervisor.
Damn,
hook
he's
me up
going
with stuff.
full
It's always
into
stuff I
black
chose.
voice.
I know.
And probably the reason I never did
the
that
editor trying to
is
be funny
I didn't want to
here.
actually go up to an artist and ask them to write something, and then they do Red-Nosed Reindeer.
See, okay. Oh,
So,
shit.
what was that one with Fred Astaire as the mailman? He's narrating it. Santa Claus is coming to town.
Okay, well, he didn't do anything.
Wait, Cracked made that with the edits?
Yeah.
They're so gay.
I would disagree with because they're trying to say his dick is small because he's talking like a black person. Maybe he only talks like a black person because he's got a big one, a big wee-wee.
I don't think he's doing it to be racist, though. I think he just adapts to wherever he's at. He's like a chameleon. So if you're going to put him in a room with that many black people, you got to expect him to,
know the culture.
Yeah.
He's fitting in with them. That's how he got the pass to begin with, to use it in the movies.
Mm-hmm.
So that was, have they did Blackface. I did not keep tally of your score, but you did.
No, I won.
You did a good job. So
I won.
Yes, you won.
Thank you.
Something. I don't know what you've won, but you're not racist. You're clear of all allegations of being racist.
Speaking of Tim Pool earlier, speaking of black people, have you seen all the creators on Twitter bitching about how much money they're making? Tim Pool like leading the charge on this.
I did see Ian Miles Chong. He posted that he made like $9,000.
He's so ugly. But
I know.
He should not be posting, and he should not have fans.
Seriously, oh my gosh.
Ian Miles, more like, I don't care if he's got my values.
He has like quintessential prey eyes. His eyes are so far away from his
praying
head.
mantis.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means. You said that yesterday too. Prey eyes.
I've seen some diagrams on Twitter and
what
Instagram.
do I have? Do I have prey eyes?
You have predator eyes.
Oh yeah, thank you. What about you?
I've got predator eyes too. Prey.
What about your wife?
I think she's got predator eyes.
Oh yeah.
The prey, their eyes are farther apart. Like Owen. The Owen Barstool guy. He's got total prey eyes. Yeah.
Okay. Anya Taylor-Joy's got prey eyes because she looks like a deer.
Yeah, deer in the head. Yeah.
Rabbit. She looks like a rabbit.
And then Sam Hyde, he's got the predator eyes.
Okay, for sure. Yeah, Sam's got predator eyes.
Jeffrey Epstein has prey eyes, which is why I don't actually think he did it.
He's innocent.
That's why he killed himself in jail. He didn't.
No, he does. You remember him and Trump fucking coked out, and they're all looking around at the 16-year-old girls, and he's like dancing and grooving. His dick's hard thinking about those girls.
He has like those reptile teeth too. He smiles and it's like all gums.
Oh yeah.
So.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Didn't somebody buy that island? That was some early Steven coverage at some point.
Yeah, who bought it? Was it? I don't remember who bought it.
I think it was Elon Musk. I think he bought it for like $4 billion or something.
Oh god, that would be a him thing to do.
Yeah.
I bought Epstein Island, and I'm gonna turn it into a Tesla charging center where you can do the planking challenge.
That was kind of close to Dr. Evil.
Yeah. Well, Dr. Evil's accent. I guess I don't know what his accent is, but.
He's like, what does he say in Austin Powers? He's Belgian or something?
Yeah, maybe he is. I think so. Yeah, Belgium, or Belgian.
No, Belgian's Fat Bastard. Or no, not Fat. Goldmember is Dutch.
I thought he was from Holland. He's like, I'm from Holland.
Yeah, he's Dutch.
Yeah, Deutsch. Yeah, he's Dutch, yeah. I think Dr. Evil is Belgian because in the third movie, they were saying like Austin Powers' dad was like, as you know, your mother was Belgian. So I think that's how they tried to explain the difference in between Austin and Doc. Did we want to talk about that Barstool sketch show?
I felt like it was too bad. I mean, okay, so what did we watch? We watched 2 episodes of the Barstool sketch show Out of Order, which is starring Lil Sasquatch, failed stand-up comedian.
Does he have a set online? Does he have any stand-up?
A long time ago he did. Maybe he has more now. But the one I saw online like a year and a half ago, I think the audio was so shitty we shouldn't even try. But if you want to look on YouTube for a second.
Yeah.
But on the sketch show, it's him and Feidelberg, who's not Jewish, but probably is.
He's the redhead, curly-haired.
Yeah, and has the Jew nose, but is not Jewish. He's German. I'm German. Don't you believe me? No, it wasn't very good. We only watched 2 episodes, though. I think.
Yeah, and well, when did the show come out? Did they release it like a season of something?
I think they've released it over the last 5 months.
Oh, you sent me this video, right? That was a funny video.
Yeah, Lil Sass getting drafted to the NFL.
That's pretty awesome.
That was funny.
I'm not seeing any of his stand-up yet. He must have known and just quit. But yeah, it was hard to watch because it's one thing if like a show is just not funny, because then you can just shit on it for not being funny. But the premise of a lot of those bits were pretty good. It just, when someone like him only has like sports retards to like optimize and like make as his teammates, you can only make something that's so good. So I do feel bad for him there.
No, the other acting's pretty bad. I think Sass is all right.
Yeah.
And I don't hate him. I just think the show kind of sucked. But I kind of hate sketch comedy. Mm-hmm. Most of it's not very good. What's the last good sketch show?
I would say like Whitest Kid You Know, honestly. That's like...
I haven't seen enough.
I would say that is like the peak of sketch shows. And even that's not... Like I went back to rewatch some of the episodes and I would skip through some skits here and there.
Yeah.
But I would say that's probably like the gold standard of sketch shows.
Otherwise, every other one just has like one funny sketch the whole time.
Yeah, and there's like a really, really predictable like template. It's like we have to do like your sketch show has to have the fake commercial and like the relatable situation where you're the kid like and your parents like grounded you or something. You know what I mean? It's like there's like a bulleted list that anyone could look up and it would give you these scenarios. And so it's
GPT.
Maybe we should ask. Where's my phone?
Yeah, let me ask ChatGPT. What should our premise be? Let's have ChatGPT commission. Let's keep talking.
Have it say like just to come up with like 5 sketch ideas for a sketch show.
Well, okay. Do we have something we wanted to flare it up a little bit though? Come up with 5 sketches for a show about 2 guys who are about to kiss and lick each other on the freaking mouth.
I like it. Let's see what it spits out.
Oh, I violated the content policy, but let's see. The Dueling Chefs. 2 renowned chefs face off in a cooking battle where the secret ingredient is a rare aphrodisiac. As they cook, they become increasingly enamored with each other, leading to close encounters and near kisses. The tension... All right, let's see. See?
It just... Yeah, there was a cooking sketch in the Lil Sass show, too.
But none of them has it closing. Yeah, it violated the content policy. I know.
So dumb.
So let me say what I want to say, GPT.
You didn't even say MAGA sketch show, too, and it's just so liberal it knew.
Yeah.
I guess the MDE, World Peace is a sketch show. And actually, I was thinking about this when I was driving home. Mm-hmm. The difference between something like Lil Sass's show and why it's like not funny is because like you take something, he had a sketch where it was like a church service and like the pastors were pretending like they were stand-up comics and it was all shot like a mockumentary. So that's another staple there, the mockumentary skit. And so one of the pastors is like, oh, this guy, he just does the same material every Sunday. Like he doesn't even interpret his material. He just reads right off the Bible. And, the joke is like, oh, what if something that's not stand-up merged with something that was stand-up? But then I think of like the MDE bullying sketch, and I feel like that's a perfect example of a funny sketch because if you're going to take 2 different worlds and put them together, they have to at least exist within like the same, I guess, boundaries, like the bully working with the principal. Like that's funny because they're 2 things that don't normally interact with each other in the shared location of the school. But when you have the principal, like, hiring the bullies to bully students, like that makes it, in my opinion, better.
No, I agree. I agree that, I think just bullying is funny too. So maybe that's really what wins the day.
And even not to keep going on about how much I love that bully sketch, but it's like they don't just go, oh, and we're going to mockumentary, right? Sam is like this charismatic like news reporter. Like he makes himself as the news reporter, like a part of the skit. It's not just there just because they watched other sketch shows and they did the same thing. They really made it their own.
I think a lot of it's the acting though too. Like they commit to the performance, like Sam and co all commit to the performance. And then like other people sort of do. I mean, I know Sam like breaks, but it's more like the other people, I don't know, it's this half-assed thing where they just go through it and they're like, it's like a kind of confused thing, like, oh my God, somebody left us a baby.
Yeah.
Now what do we do with the baby?
I don't know. I thought it was your baby.
It's like a fucking episode of Three's Company, which like is the most ridiculous show ever if you watch it now, because it's just like so. Well, no, because that's over the top. That's commitment to performance. But in terms of just like the unbelievability of it.
Yeah, and shoot, I forgot what I was going to say about it. It's like they think that the moment they start, like they think that the point of the interaction is to like start yelling. You know, it's like the skit doesn't start until they're yelling. And then at that point, they think once they're yelling, they just think the bit's going to write itself, you know?
Well, and I've said this before, but it's the Step Brothers effect.
Yeah.
After 2008 or whenever, I think that's when it came out.
Yeah.
Everybody just started doing the back and forth thing, like, you're not going to put your nuts on my drum set.
Yeah.
Blah, blah. It's just the sort of bro-ish.
Shouty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's usually what a scene ends up being, is just two people like facing each other. Like, I don't know what to do. Do you know what to do? Duh.
And then, it always has to be something that's like not even serious, but when you shout it like it is serious, then it becomes to them like comedy gold, you know, like, no one talks to me till I've had my cup of coffee. It's like that. That's on a mug. That's on a coffee mug, folks. You can't get your jokes from a coffee mug or a cereal box unless it's George Floyd's.
All right. All right, Steve. Thanks for turning this normal segment into actual racism. That's my red bar getting mad at Sven Stuffles, however the fuck you say his name.
Swaffles or something.
Waffles, yeah, that's right.
I just threw it a
You
little.
just made it racist, and...
I did not mean to make it... No, I'm a little Russian there. I did not mean to be racist. What's going on in Russia?
I don't know.
Go ahead.
They're filming The Machine.
Yeah, they're filming The Machine in Russia right now?
The Machine 2.
Oh, yeah, more Machine.
Yeah.
Shit, that ass movie. It's
Virgo season, baby. You're going from your Leo. You're a Leo, and I'm a Virgo.
What do we have to expect for Virgo season?
Well, it's my month now, bitch.
So what does that mean?
I don't know. I don't really care. I just have seen a lot of black women on Twitter posting about it.
So it's like Black History Month.
No, just black people love astrology. Black women do. Like, oh, damn, man, I'm a damn Virgo.
I didn't know that was prominent in the community. I thought they liked...
No, black women are... I mean, all women like astrology.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
I was about to say.
But no, seriously, I think all black women do.
Virgo season.
I don't know, just something I thought of.
What is a bullet point you've got written down? You had amusement parks?
Yeah, let's take it away with amusement parks. Ever been to one?
Oh, you know I have. When's the first time you rode on a roller coaster?
Ooh, I don't know. It's probably like 8. I was pretty young.
That is pretty young. I didn't go on one until I was like 13, and I was tricked into it by my older sibling. They were like, we got on the roller coaster, and they're like, this is fine. It's like not even that big of a deal. And then when they locked in, they were like, oh, by the way, this is the roller coaster that goes upside down 5 times, and it's the fastest like in the world. And I was like, I didn't know what to do because I was afraid of roller coasters forever. So, but after that, it really wasn't that bad. I never wanted to be that.
Damn, this topic sucks.
Yeah, this does suck.
Let me see.
Do you think military time is better than regular time?
Yeah, actually, I can't stand. This is, let's do this. Let's pretend that we have strong takes on this.
Yeah.
On bad topics that everybody else has talked about before.
Okay, yeah.
So I fucking hate when people do military time.
It's stolen valor, yeah.
Well, I don't even care about that. I'd steal valor if it meant I got,
like
free.
A discount.
Yeah. Free.
Steak at Applebee's.
Thank you.
All right, we've got to dig out of this hole here.
We are going to dig.
Do you have any more bullet points?
And none that I'm super thrilled with. A little dated.
What about that submarine? Is the submarine still going?
I think, yeah, it has the Game Cat controller still. Have you ever heard of the guy that went skydiving 800 times? And then he jumped out of the plane.
Forgot his parachute. But he survived.
Yeah.
You know, I did watch a documentary about a guy who climbed like a really tall mountain in Yosemite. It was called El Capitan. He did it without any like safety net and stuff like that, and he made it to the top. But that's not a good story because he didn't die, so we can't be like, what an idiot. He succeeded. So.
What about all the people that go spelunking into caves and they die?
Yeah, that's creepy because no one... I mean, if you go alone, like how long are you going to be missing? That's the worst way to die, to get stuck somewhere.
Yeah, have you seen the one that was in like, I want to say it was Nevada maybe, and the guy like fell into it and the only way they could pull him out is if they like broke like both of his legs. And I guess he just died.
Damn.
And so they like closed that cave off.
Shoot, I've seen a video. I'm sure if I tried to look it up now, it wouldn't exist. But someone was just like walking in the woods, and I don't remember where it was at, but there was just like what looked like a little hole or just like a hill to walk down. But then they looked in it, and it was just like a super deep cave. Like they just come out of nowhere. If you're into the spelunking thing. What's even in caves? That's like where you mine, right? Like,
what's even in cave?
What's a cave?
Okay, bats.
The first basement, like, come on. Just get a basement.
Man caves. Ever thought about getting one of those at your place?
Yeah. How do you know? What are they going to start making transgender caves now? You got to find those. Like, because a man, I don't know. I'm going to go to Twitter trending. I'm really going to hope this bails us out here, because if not.
This is what we're missing right now, though. Not really missing at this second, but we've got Trump and Tucker are meeting tonight. Well, it's pre-recorded, but it's going to air tonight, as well as the Republican debate, as well as the Barstool 20th anniversary show.
Trending.
Why is Alex Jones trending?
Because I think he was predicting those COVID lockdowns. Let's take a look here.
I wish Joe Rogan wasn't such a pussy and he'd have Alex Jones on again.
Seriously. I saw a clip today where Brian Callen was being called a cuck by Brendan Schaub. And Brian was trying to recount this story. He was like, no, last night, I was hanging out with Rogan and Alex Jones. So like they still see each other on a basis. I assume that Joe just like hated Alex Jones. So according to Brian Callen, they're still friends. But it's gay that he won't go on, each other's podcasts. Why? So this is the Alex Jones trending. And what are we getting? Just more pandemic stuff. They're trying to bring it back. We already heard what Ian had to say about it.
Ooh, let's watch this trailer.
Yeah.
All right, this is Trumpy on Tucker.
Trumpy's like a melody.
Milwaukee.
Well, a lot of people have been asking me that.
When you say there are people on stage who shouldn't be running for president, who do you mean? Whatever happened to Mike Pence? He's out there attacking you. What is that?
Let him talk.
Do you think Epstein killed himself sincerely? Do you think we're moving towards civil war?
It's good to have you at Bedminster. It's very nice.
I love it. You're saying they stole it from you last time. Why wouldn't they do the same this time?
Oh, well, they'll try. They're going to be trying. Mitch McConnell was trying to get senators to impeach me. Crooked Joe Biden is so bad. He's the worst president in the history of our country. They really tried
to cut this, make it look like a good interview.
I don't think he's going to make it to the gate, but, you never know.
It started with protests against you, then it moved to impeachment twice,
right?
And now indictment. Are you worried that they're going to try and kill you? Why wouldn't they try and kill you, honestly?
They're savage animals. They are people that are sick.
So do you think it's possible that there's open conflict?
I can say this. There's a level of passion that I've never seen. There's a level of hatred that I've never seen, and that's probably a bad combination.
Do you think it's possible there's open conflict? What are they, us at the 34-minute mark over here? Yeah, he's really grasping for straws.
Are we really only at 34 minutes?
Now we're at 45. But at I looked at the... 34 was when I looked at the timer and I was like, oh shit. Like I went through the Blackface.
We just needed Trump and Tucker to save the day. And they cut that interview to make it look so epic and cool, but that it's going to be Tucker asking questions and Trump not answering them and just going through his normal whatever he's on lately, talking points.
Yeah, I think maybe they said like, okay, Trump doesn't have a lot of time, so like when he blinks twice, that's a no. So that's not even cut. So Tucker's like, do you think Epstein killed himself? Answer honestly. Now, seriously, do you think there's division in this country? Answer seriously. Why would he know that? I mean, I don't know. That's stupid. Some of those questions are dumb. Why does it matter? Everyone knows Epstein. I don't even want to say, I can't even say that statement because it's so cringe and gay now. So
say it.
The fact that Tucker would even ask that to Trump, why does it matter? Yeah. Trump was president when that event even happened, and he didn't do anything about it. I don't know if there's much he could have done about it. It's like, well, yeah, we know he didn't kill himself, so I'm gonna shoot Hillary. He's not gonna give some nuanced answer that we haven't heard before. So, what if he's the one who had Hillary do it to kill Epstein?
I don't know. Epstein didn't kill himself, but I don't know who did it. Is it the Clintons?
That's what they said, yeah. I don't know. What do we have here? I haven't even watched Tucker on XXX here, that little watermark. I haven't even watched any of his videos because for a while he was just doing those like one take monologues, and it's like, dude, no one wants to watch that. Hi.
Well, he had Vivek on. I don't know how you say his name. Vivek, Slavoj Vivek, the Indian philosopher.
Oh, geez. I thought you were trying to say Zizek, like jokingly saying he had Zizek on.
Well, I was. I said Slavoj Vivek.
I don't know who Vivek is.
Vivek, whatever his name is.
Vivance. He had Adderall on.
Yeah. No, the Indian guy running for president.
Oh, okay.
Armaswamy.
Yeah.
Arm and Hammer. Army Hammer.
You know, let's take a look at these candidates. I need to remember. I know Chris Christie's running. Mike Pence. Ron. No Riz Ron.
Ron DeSantis.
The black guy.
Let's try this one out. What's your favorite shape? Next week, we're going to have
content.
No silence. Literally none.
There won't be any at all. We've got...
Actually, that's what we're really just preparing for is next week's episode.
Yeah. This is an off week.
So we're going to start doing some research for that right now.
Yeah, we've got Tim Scott. I see Vivek Ramaswamy.
Yeah, okay.
Dude, too wordy. Can't put that on a... You can't
Ramaswamy, isn't that something you order?
Yeah, come on.
I'm serious. Isn't Ramaswamy... I'm thinking of ramen noodles.
Ramadan.
Yeah, well... Yeah, Ramadan.
Yeah, it's a bad look. He looks like Megamind. So he's got to be
say
smart.
That with anybody with that hairline, though.
Yeah. It is kind of a... Well, Megamind's bald, too. He doesn't even have hair, so that was a poor thing to say. So, yeah, candidates aren't looking good. I mean, I don't know if anyone's going to even watch the debate if, our Lord and Savior Donald Trump is not even participating in it. Alex Jones shared a picture of my favorite anime.
What's the baseball score?
Guys, we've got the New York Mets at 0 and the Atlanta Braves at 1.
What you hate sports, but if you didn't, what would be your favorite sport?
I mean, I like golf. When golf is on, I will actually watch it and engage in it. And I also don't hate basketball. So I hate football. I really do. That's the only one I don't like.
You don't like seeing people get hit?
No, not when it's separated with like 40 minutes of commercials and like Fortnite emotes and like drone shots and like you have to watch all the players like squirt water into their mouths. Like, no, when it's like that, no, I don't like it.
So just all the boring parts.
Which is like most of it.
I mean, that's fair, but I don't know.
I just can't. If they made like a version of the football game that played immediately after, that was like no cuts, no more bullshit.
It's just called highlights, yeah.
Yeah, and then I just watch the
11
highlights.
minutes of highlights, okay.
So, and boxing. Boxing's the only fighting sport I can get behind.
No, boxing's awesome.
I don't know. Have we talked about MMA fighting and how like gay it is?
Well, we did like the Lex wrestling with.
Oh yeah. We did do that play, the gay
Lizard
by gay.
Man. Yeah.
But it's like MMA fighting. You go and you watch it, and it's like 30 seconds long, and you don't even know at what point somebody started like shooting blood out. And it's never like, oh, your nose is bleeding. It's like a horror movie. It's like gushing all over the arena.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, I don't know, it's boring and stupid. MMA fighters are people who like do the MMA training. They think they're like super tough. And it's like, if you ever got into a fight in real life, what you're going to just like grapple into somebody? You're going to roll.
All those guys could kick anybody's ass though.
Not mine. I'd run away. I'm faster than them.
No, what if they caught you? What if there was a whole team of them around you? Damn, dude, we're struggling right here. Okay. MMA.
I just shoot them.
Boxing, though. I'm a big Tyson Fury guy, the #1 boxer in the world. So that shows my depth of knowledge on boxing.
Sam Hyde is my favorite boxer in Rocky Balboa. So
is Sam Hyde actually fighting Dr. Disrespect, or is that just made up?
I don't know. I thought it was real. I hope it's real. I think Sam's been posting pictures of him like cutting weight. So,
do you see Sam was with Sam and Betty hanging out?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I thought they hated each other.
Well, you'd think so, but she's kept bugging him. Yeah, what's her name? XOXO something. I don't fucking know. Go to my account.
Okay. Checking out.
Go to my following. Who I following. Just scroll. I'll tell you when we see it. Because I know it's like a pink avatar, so just scroll faster. Okay. Maybe, do I follow her? No, I absolutely do. Okay, never mind.
But they were together.
So maybe he's training her to box.
I thought, and he was training John to box. Are they going to make people box on Fish Tank season 2?
I could see a competition that's boxing based. Yeah,
I hope so. I hope they duke it out.
I want to go on Fish Tank.
I do too. You know what? This is kind of weird. I had a dream that I was on Fish Tank, but it wasn't like, it was like I was staying at a hotel and I didn't know what it was, and I didn't even audition or anything. But then the next thing I knew, like some speaker came over and it was like, "You're all being recorded for, Fish Tank season 2."
Mm-hmm.
And someone like came into the room and they went to stab me with one of those like prank knives, and so I was like the first like victim or something. But it was a scary moment. So
Do you have a lot of dreams like that?
Not really.
Okay.
So it was weird though. But
dude, what do your dreams mean? That's our old friend Nelson.
I
had a dream last night, and there was 2 black oh fuck, dude, no wait. This is how he talks.
Yeah.
Oh wait, fuck, no shit. I mean, there was a white spider and a black spider. You think that means duality or something? Like, black and white, and that's like a yin and yang thing.
Nelson is the type of guy who would say that he had a dream like that because...
No, he did.
I know, he would say that because earlier in the day, he would look up like Carl Jung dream stuff, and he would read all of that stuff.
Yeah.
Probably had a dream about it that night, but he would think it was because of synchronicity, not because he was just looking at that before bed.
No, it's all made up. Well, even if it isn't, no, I don't. I think it's made up, because how do you even... Oh, there's black and white spider duality. It's like, that's just like the most base level symbolism ever.
Yeah, well, he would describe his dreams like he's looking at pictures in a book. Like, it's never... He would say, he would do weird things where he's like... It's like he was LARPing as someone in Twin Peaks. He'd be like, I had a dream where I was in a well and there was a snake, but it wasn't a snake. And he would say that with like such like conviction,
Yeah.
but it wasn't one. And it's like, all right, dude, tell me if you got raped or if you raped.
Yeah, seriously, the snake, your dad's dick, and you're just remembering it in your dreams.
That's
what
what
you're fucking dreaming about it all the time.
That's what the interpretation's got to be.
Yeah, him and his dad were literally gay.
Yeah, so that's a story for another day, guys. We've got the tape of him being gay with his dad, and
we're not done.
No, we're not.
Here, do this. Put on, and this will give me a second to think. I've had all week. Go to YouTube. Put on 3 Loco, not 4 Loco the drink. 3 Loco Nito. Well, I'm trying to think. Is there a funnier?
Oh my gosh! Wow, talk about. You know what? Andy Milonakis was a celebrity I forgot to put in the Blackface game. I don't think he's done
Who?
Blackface. Andy Milonakis.
Oh yeah. I didn't know there's a music video, but here we got Andy Milonakis. I just like hearing his voice. He's never really that good at rapping. No, I'm not even going to say that. I didn't know they made a music video. Or if I did, I saw it 10 years ago.
I definitely saw this when it came out. I was subscribed to Andy AM.
You knew about 3 Loco?
Yeah.
Whoa, I thought I was surprising you with something cool. So you know about Riff Raff? There's Riff Raff.
No, I didn't really know who he was. I just knew Andy. Excuse me.
He's gonna dig us out of a song.
Step in the club and we looking real neato.
You know, Andy Milonakis did work with Simon Rex, who was on the Adam Friedland show, but I found this out, super autistic thing for me to discover.
Mm-hmm.
But when Vine was big, Simon Rex would make Vines, and that's what I knew him from, not from the Tupac interview or whatever he did, Snoop Dogg, MTV, whatever. When Julian Casablancas made The Voids, there was one of the band members, I looked him up, and he had like music videos. I'm going to show you that. You might actually get a kick out of this song because it's so ridiculous. This is a song about John Lennon.
John Lennon got shot. That's what happens when you talk. Bob Marley is dead. They put a tumor in his head. From the B to the E to the A-R-D-O. Chanel on with the Air Puerto Ricos. Oh, Puerto Rico. I want to say what's up to Liz and Chino. I used to shoot machine guns.
But at a certain point, Simon Rex will appear.
Which, I don't know if you've sent this to me before, but I feel like I've seen this.
I might have shown it to you before.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know what's always amazed me with the music that I like and just come across, there's Simon Rex there. Just the weird links between it all, because I used to love Andy Milonakis, and then I'm watching this Simon Rex on Vine. Just, I never thought there would be some weird connection between Andy Milonakis and Julian Casablancas, my two favorite celebrities. You know, like when Disney Channel used to do that thing where it's like, how is Raven Simone, you know, connected to Zach and Cody, and like they.
Oh yeah, That's So Sweet Life on Deck.
Yeah. Or they.
Wait, no, what was it? Because Hannah Montana had to be in there too somehow.
Yeah.
Whatever.
They just link all the celebrities and then But I feel like that's honestly like all the music that I've gotten into. I've found some connection. They're all connected in one way. But. I don't know. Yeah, crazy. You know,
he's got this guy. Who's this guy?
Beardo.
Beardo's got Vincent Gallo eyes.
He does, yeah.
He got big time Vincent Gallo nose and eyes.
He's a funny guy, good guitar player too. And what was I going to say? Oh, fun fact about the Andy Milonakis show. So I used to watch it with my sister, and that's one of the few TV shows that I've had like banned. Like my parents have said, like, you can't watch this show anymore because in art class. I was drawing, and I would draw a skit from the show, and to me, I thought it was so funny, this bit where Andy Milonakis would just go up to random strangers, and he would say, like, I wet myself, I peed my pants. So I would draw a comic of Andy Milonakis going up to people saying he peed his pants. So then when my parents saw that, they were like, you can't watch this show anymore. I was so disappointed.
That show was awesome. That show had so many good sketches. I like the one when he's just on the street, and he's just like, I bet I could beat you in a race, bitch.
Or like whenever he'd be watching TV and like whoever it was that was on TV, they'd like come out, they'd like crawl out of his TV.
The Lil Jon one. Lil Jon comes through his TV and he just eats Fruit Loops at his thing, and he spits them on the side of his face. He puts a mouthful of Fruity Pebbles on his face.
And I liked every time he's like petting his dog. And he's like, I love you so much, buddy.
Whoopi, my little Whoopi. Yeah.
And then the dog's just like imagining a different way to kill him. Like every time.
Holy shit, that show was so funny. I used to have season 1 on DVD. It should be somewhere. I don't know.
I ended up, when I got a little older, and I assumed that my parents had lifted the ban, I bought one of the seasons as well on iTunes.
I liked... I'm trying to think of the other celebrities. Lil Jon, he had the Biz Markie on there. I sent some Biz Markie Yo Gabba Gabba the other day. And... John Stamos, when my John Stamos is stuck in a tree.
I remember that one.
Yeah, he gets rabies.
yes, and they have to like put him down.
Yeah.
That was like the only skit that like freaked me out seeing as a kid, but I still enjoyed it.
No, there's one where I think like the remote falls in the couch, and he like goes and he like reaches in there and he gets pulled down in there, and it's like, and it's just these old, because everybody on the show is like just an old New York Jew, I think, pretty much. Wherever he lives, like probably in Brooklyn or something. Mm-hmm. And there's like, we're the couch people. Like I don't know, it freaks me out. I was scared to fall into the couch.
I think he also made a sketch that was similar to that Seth Rogen Sausage Party movie, but it was much more funny, where it's like his food just like revolted against him because he put like toothpicks in like some food, so then the food like made bow and arrows and then like shot him in the heart with one of the toothpicks. And so I just remember like consciously not putting toothpicks in my food for that reason. What's crazy too about him, because he's 47 and he's got the disease. He's got a beautiful disease to be blessed with, honestly, because his skin doesn't like sag and fall down. You know, like this is, I don't know what the name of this disease is, but it's something that I wish I had.
You want to look like a 14-year-old boy forever?
I would probably, no, I guess not, no. Because then, I mean, he can't.
I wonder what, like, you know how scientists say they can, like, do tests on you or whatever, and they can find out your biological age?
Yeah.
Like, I wonder if his is young. It's, like, technically.
Yeah.
Because he has to be breaking down like everyone else, right?
That's what I think.
You know, in their 40s.
But this is him from early as 2022.
I'm pretty sure my biological age is 40. Or what am I saying? Biological age, is that what they call it?
I don't know, but I think I know what you're talking about.
I mean, your actual age, but whatever. Your biology shows that you know.
Yo, what's up? Like, liquid death is so...
It's like how I'm older than you, but you're older than me biologically.
You think so?
Well, I mean, I'm more run down for sure, but...
I'm, like, young at heart.
But I'm also, like, an Asian man, like, sort of living in my dojo alone.
Yeah.
And I just sort of view it as, like, I'm going to live forever. So
you are kind of, like, in a monk mode, yeah.
Oh,
so I guess you could. You are younger than I. This is, I don't have the video recorder on, but yeah, I mean, Andy Milonakis doesn't even look like he's aged at all. It's kind of crazy. I would think that he would die, like at 50 or even as young as like 30, because it's like if your body has to do so much to keep, if part of the disease is that it holds you to that age, it's like it'd be working overtime.
Yeah, but no, I think he just can't age. I don't think it's doing anything to keep him that way. I think his body just works. It would be cool if he lived forever.
Yeah. Yeah, he's the only person, like all these scientists have tried to do like immortality. He's the only one who actually does it.
Speaking of, I don't know if you want to pivot here. What do you think about the what's his name? Brian Johnson?
The billionaire guy?
Yeah. What do you think about?
Dude, he looks like he just dresses like a twink, and he's like, this is how you stay young forever.
All he did was get in shape. That's my favorite thing ever. It's like nothing, he's not doing anything that you can't do to look that good. It's just, and he's clearly taking like Botox, like getting Botox injections and stuff. So
he also, I saw this clip where he was on someone's podcast and he was like, I've done the research and this is what your body craves right here. I'm going to give you some food that I give. And of course it has to be something like super flashy that you can't believe. And he gave someone, like, at weddings, they've got those chocolate fountains. He just put mushrooms in a chocolate fountain. He was like, this is what your body biologically craves, and only I know this. So apparently the secret to the success is chocolate mushrooms.
Would you take the secret antidote to live longer?
I don't know. Maybe. I'm not too sure. If it were chocolate mushrooms, then I would incorporate that into my diet. But if it was like a procedure, then I'm not sure.
What if you had to get like an injection once a year and, you just live longer?
By how much?
Well, you don't know. I mean, we're in the beginning stage. They're telling you you're going to make it to 140.
I probably wouldn't get it because I wouldn't trust it. I think instinctually.
Okay, I mean, that's true.
So
no, but would you? Okay, let's say there's a pill and it's magic and we know it works,
and it like gives you access to like 100% of your brain, or you live forever.
Well, I was gonna say you live forever.
Okay,
but once you take it, you can't spit it out, puke it up. Body instantly absorbs it. It's a magic pill for the magic man.
I don't know, because you know what I think? If we had that pill, then employers would try to figure out if you had that pill, and then they'd be like, how can we keep you like a wage slave
forever? Can you
just
answer the question?
It's a heavy question. I don't mean to like Jordan Peterson filibuster.
But if you live forever, I mean, you're going to see all kinds of changes, if you live forever, we are going to get to a point where we don't have to work.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to see everyone that I love die, so I don't think I would.
But then you can love again.
I don't know, because the memories that you form when you're first young, those kind of stay in your brain forever, So
I would live forever. I know people do that thing where it's like, but what do you do? Maybe I'd live like 200 years, but forever? It's like, yeah, I'd live forever. But what else is there to do but be dead?
In this hypothetical, though, could you get hit by a car? Would you survive it, or what?
Well, that's what you have to go in for yearly injection. And that's like an invincibility injection. The pill, you don't have a biological death.
Okay, well, that kind of changes things, because I think I would do that, because I would love to just like jump in front of traffic and I'd be like, guys, like go to the Grand Canyon and just jump off and be fine.
No, yeah. Well, and you could rip a lot of people off. This is a trope that's been in things before. What has it been in? Like somebody, Family Guy. When Peter, when Death breaks his ankle and Peter gets to go run around.
Yeah.
Classic. Our favorite show, Family Guy. Stewie,
always to Family Guy. We can tune into this. I wonder if. So is Tucker going to post this on XXX? Is fucking
X Hamster. Oh, I got a funny story before you play this.
What's up? Yeah.
A bunch of my friends and I were playing cornhole, and this guy who I'm not friends with, but is friends with my friend Chauncey, as we call him on the pod. We were talking about like downloading illegal music while we were playing, and he was like, "Yeah, you remember back in the day, you'd have to like go on, you'd have to download it." And I was like, "Yeah, I used to use LimeWire." And he's like, "I used to use X Hamster
to download music."
Well, he meant Napster, and his girlfriend was there.
Oh shit!
Who's actually my friend's friend, and he was like dating the friend of my friend, right? But anyway, so he goes, "I used to use X Hamster," and all the guys started laughing because we're like, "That's a porn site." You meant Napster, didn't you? Because it had a hamster on the logo, I think, also.
I thought it was like a cat. But I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, well, the two logos look similar. So anyway, X-hamster. But that's what Tucker is interviewing Trump on.
Yes, and I have to pee real quick. But when I come back from pissing, we're going to be watching this. Let's watch this interview. First of all, this looks like some like hype video. I don't know. The way there's something off-putting about this.
They got the Nelk Boys producers to shoot it.
Yes, yeah.
Mr. President, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Why aren't you at the Fox News debate tonight in Milwaukee?
Well, you know, a lot of people have been asking me that, and many people said you shouldn't do them, but you see the polls have come out, and I'm leading by 50 and 60 points. And, you know, some of them are at 1 and 0.
By the way, it's funny because he's winning by 40%, but, you know, Trump has to exaggerate it.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
so fucking
going
funny.
to be, and get harassed by people that shouldn't even be running for president. Should I be
You
doing
can't even
that?
use the arrows to
And a
skip.
network that
This
isn't
Twitter
particularly
video player
friendly
is
to
such
me,
dog
frankly.
shit.
You know, they were backing Ron DeSanctimonious like crazy, and now they've given up on him.
Ron
and
DeSuck my
it's a
fucking
lost
dick.
cause. It reminded me very much of 2016. You know, in
Tucker's
2016 I
stupid
went through
face.
the same stuff and had to fight them all the way, and then they became very friendly after I won.
All right, we're going to jump. We're going to do some roulette here just because I'm...
Have 40,000 dead soldiers right now. They drop a nuke right on top of the military base, but we have 40,000
So
soldiers.
he saw
over there.
Oppenheimer. He's talking
Turned out
about
to be
Oppenheimer.
much more appropriate than people thought. $1 million. I think it takes 900.
Does Tucker
China
talk
to
once?
slow the wars down and
How much water?
like a quarter of a bottle of
There we
water.
go.
Waddle.
That's supposed to be washing
waddle.
clothing.
Why aren't more Americans
And I
saying,
freed it all up.
waddle?
And I put tariffs on these countries that were selling and the machines coming into the country.
Whoa, the machine.
And that company went from all the washing machine companies, they make washing machines, they make dryers, they make all of the different machines that do this kind of work, including dishwashers.
What
And
the
they went from a
fuck is he
disaster,
talking about? What was the question?
I mean, we're
And
just jumping
immediately
around.
after the election, they met rhinos, could name them all, and Democrats, and they approved legislation that takes away the right of the vice president.
One of the best things about Trump is when he learns a term and there's like
Yeah.
a clear delineation like in time before he knew that term and after.
Yeah.
And I remember like around the time he learned rhino because he just started saying it all the time when he learned Republican and name only.
And that's what people are trying to get him to do that with Riz so he can start saying no Riz Ron. They want
That
that
would
to be
be-
his name.
If Trump just adopted Zoomer culture.
Yeah. All cap Christie.
President to do it. So I said, so you're saying I was right. The vice president did have the right to do it, and they said, yes, he did.
Trump's
Oh,
hair is
God.
fucking crazy.
Yeah, but, and not only me, you know. Look,
It makes no sense.
DeSantis is out. I think he's gone. So
It's like
he
he's
was-
wearing a
he was
hair
at a level.
hat.
People have figured him out.
DeSantis.
He's gone. But if somebody else got in,
Let's see if someone's clipped. Some of these Twitter journalists have got to have clipped
Oh
some
yeah, do
stuff now.
latest. Well, latest, literally just the latest, I guess. But
Here we go.
There you go.
What are they talking about? Well, probably somebody has to. Looks like Biden.
well, we're gonna watch the video and we'll
of
say
doing anything. Look, when I debated him, I said, how come, and this was in front of probably not a friend of yours, Chris Wallace. He was the moderator.
Not a friend.
Good job, whoever
I didn't
clipped
mind
this,
Chris
by the
Wallace
way, in the
Yes.
lowest resolution.
He wouldn't do.
It's probably just
Biden
posted
wouldn't
though.
do a show.
I think that's it, guys. That is Steven, episode 36 of In. And
Wait, Jordan Peterson's trending. Let's just hope it's something that can save this episode.
Jordan Peterson showed up to the debate
Riz.
with his Geometry 101 logo
I hate that fucking logo.
as
by the
his
way,
suit back.
you know the story behind that logo?
No, what is it? He had a dream, and that's what he saw in the dream.
Even worse than saying he saw that in a dream is that I think he did like one of those, subconscious things where he lets his subconscious take over. Not just drawing, like you say, all artists do that, but like
Yeah.
a hypnosis. He went under,
Okay.
and when he woke up, he was in Russia, and his daughter was topless, sitting on my lap. No,
Interesting.
No, I think he was trying to draw a mandala, and he drew a fractured one to show his fucked up mind.
Oh, I see. That is so retarded. So that's like the Jared Leto Joker damaged that he's just put on the back of his stupid ass Mr. Popper's penguin suit damn, JP, you never cease to make yourself look stupider than anyone in the room, because we thought we were the stupidest here with this goofy ass episode, but JP came in and he saved it.
We had to do a really shitty one, so just to like pay homage to or homage. I don't even really know. It's one of those things that people tell you both ways.
Who cares? Homage, because he's my homie. So.
No, we're just gonna keep going. No. Damn, this is awful.
Well, I don't know how to get off the track.
I know, but then the more we just fumble through it, it kind of gets funnier.
It does, yeah.
At least to me, anyway. But,
yeah.
And that's not. And I know you're thinking, oh, ha ha ha. He's trying to do the thing where people
pretend to suck,
to not whatever.
It's meta, ironic.
But the truth is, it just happened on accident. But I actually do think it's funny.
Yeah.
So it's just straightforward there for you. So.
No one's snapping into anything.
Can you check the baseball score again real quick?
Yeah. Oh, shit. Good idea. Guys, This baseball score, I'm telling you right now, this is insane. We've got the same score. We've got two different teams now. The teams have changed. This is monumental.
I bet on the Astros.
The Boston Sox.
The Astros.
The Houston Astros are at 3, and the Boston Red Sox are at 2.
Why do you think they call them Boston Red Sox?
I mean, they're from Boston.
I know, but who even has Red Sox? You ever seen somebody with Red Sox ever?
It's because the British had red uniforms, and the Americans would steal their socks, maybe, and
because it was so cold,
and give them back to the British. So, I don't know.
Did you ever, know about Furbies?
Yeah, I did. My sibling had some. Did you?
No. Well, my grandma had a Furby, and it only worked for like one time I ever went over there. Then after that, I just used it as like a sex toy. No, I'm kidding.
What was the point of Furbies? I know.
No. What?
I thought. What was the point of Furbies? That sounds like I'm trying to do like a bit, but I'm serious. What was the point of them?
Oh, I thought what was the point of me bringing it up, and I'm like, to extend the show. I don't know.
I knew when I was going to ask what the point of Furbies were, I was going to sound like I'm doing a Jerry Seinfeld bit, but that wasn't my intention.
You've had a couple. You had one earlier, and I didn't want to call you out on it.
I think you did. We paused and started laughing about it. It was awful. Whatever it was that I said.
Damn, observational humor is awesome. Seinfeld really was a dumb show.
It was, yeah.
Next week, we will be doing 3 15-minute segments. It'll be very polished. We'll have a little
timer.
Well, no, we'll have a timer, but the audience won't have a timer.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. We're gonna have like news effects. And
timer. That's the best they could come up with for the machine that takes time.
Yeah, seriously.
Timer. Really?
They couldn't have done like timing device.
No, they put the word time in there. It's like, yeah, duh, timer.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Counting. The counting device.
Timer.
Count meter. Timer. I don't even know where.
All right, that's it.